Hey everybody, and welcome back to 3D Archery. You know, sometimes you find out about things in 3D Archery in the most unusual places. Now, I scan the internet, I type in all type of stuff, I do all types of searches, and guess what? I'm still finding shoots. Well, the Pennsylvania Bowhunters Festival happens to be one of them. Jeff went to Whittingham and ran into a guy named Bob, Robert, whichever you like to call him, and he told him about this event, and he sent me an email, piqued my interest because I never heard of it, and I do a lot of searching. And you know what? That's what my channel is about, finding these things, spreading the word so more people can enjoy 3D archery. And we went out there, had a great time. So this is the video. Now, the Pennsylvania Bowhunters Festival. Right? It was held for the first time in 1957. Right? It claims it is the world's oldest gathering of bow hunters anywhere. Right? Pretty cool stuff. Now, the beauty of this thing is the entire surrounding community. I mean, everybody, they come together to hold this event. It's pretty much like the Super Bowl for that area. I mean, I don't think they have any events in the area larger than this. I mean, just some of the stuff they do, which you'll find out later on, it's just incredible. Now, the mission of this group, their nonprofit, is to donate 100% of their proceeds to charitable organizations in the local area. You know what? That's something I can get behind. They're not doing it for themselves, but they're doing it to help the community. And that is some great stuff. So where is the Pennsylvania Bowhunters Festival? Well, let's go back in time and use the old satellite tracking method. Yes, the orbit has not decayed that much. My satellite is still usable. For me, it was about a 3-hour drive, real simple to get to. Now, one thing I am going to tell you is if you use your phone to navigate, download the information. Why? Because it is in a dead zone and a half. At the site, zero service. At the campgrounds nearby, zero service. In fact, from the site itself, it took me a 30-minute drive to get service. All right, so keep that in mind. Just download it. All right, so how much does it cost, right? Everybody wants to know about cost. Well, they got different packages. Now, the festival is held on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Usually around the same time every month, around the 15th, middle of the month, right before bow hunting season or the first weekend of bow hunting season. All right, so always go on and look at pabowhuntersfestival.com and you'll be able to find out the exact dates. So if you want to shoot all 3 days, right, it is $23 for the individual, $40 per couple, and $7 for kids 11 and under. Now, there is a $5 entry fee. And with that $5 entry fee, you get a ticket, and that ticket is for a bunch of raffles they do throughout the weekend. Now, if you only want to shoot on Saturday and Sunday, it's $20 for the individual, $35 per couple, and $6 for kids, plus the $5 entry fee. Now, if you want to do Sunday only, it's $13 for the individual, $23 per couple, $4 for kids, and the $5 entry fee. Now, the one thing I don't know, because I didn't bring any kids, but the website says if they're 11 and under, they're free. But it also says kids 11 and under a certain price, so I don't know. All right, something you might want to contact them about. And the other thing is, like the one-day rate for Sunday only, I don't know if you only come on Saturday on that, because I came for the 3-day weekend. But the prices are very reasonable, I would have to say that. When you go in, you're going to get a wristband, color-coded. That's how they know if you're eligible to shoot or not. And like I said, you're going to get the ticket for all the raffles, and I mean they have a ton of them. So the Pennsylvania Bowhunters Festival, it is exactly that. It's a festival. It's actually held in the Sullivan County Fairgrounds. So it has that like carnival fair atmosphere, and it's a great way to think of it as more like a fair. And with any affair, what do they always have? Events. And this one has a bunch. One thing they have is the Princess Parade for little girls, and they get a walk down and everybody claps, make them all feel good, and they got their little bows. You have to admit, they look really cute, right? And then for the older girls, they have the Queen Contest. And what is the thing going on? The girls have to go up, they ask them some questions on stage, they shoot a bow, they judge, and they award it to them. They get a special hat and a sash, and they got different responsibilities. Funny part is, Bob, his daughter Emma, who we were with, won. Now, I will have to say this. I think the main reason, Emma's a great person, wonderful personality, and a good shot, but I think the main reason she won, she was shooting a 1965 Ben Pearson Colt. That's the power of a Ben Pearson Colt. All right, it's a really good looking bow, but congratulations, Emma. She is the queen for 2017 of the Pennsylvania Bowhunters Festival. They also have throughout the weekend, like I mentioned before, that ticket, they have raffles, and I mean all different stuff. Not just one thing. There had been 30 to 40 different prizes, and it's held throughout the weekend. And your ticket has a number. You just go up and look at it. And I know one guy won. Me, par for the course. I got butkus. All right. The other thing they have is the Steel Bore Challenge, or Iron Boar Challenge. And it's pretty cool because one of the top prizes is an actual boar hunt. They have all different prizes. Now, it's ran each day. They have it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's $1 per shot, all right? And what it is, they have different rounds. They have a qualifying round and an elimination round. And the winner of that day gets 50% of the take. Now, it's pretty good stuff. I have to say the distance was probably about 25 to 30 for the compounds and 15 to 20 for the recurves. I watched one day's recurves. There's 5 guys entered, 4 missed, 1 hit, competition over. Compounds took a little bit longer, but boy, yeah, it eliminated people fast. So the Iron Boar Challenge is pretty cool. I liked it. Didn't enter it because it's not into it. I mean, I hate breaking arrows. That's the main reason. All right. They also have archery competitions. Right. On Saturday, they have a traditional archery competition for an individual and 3-person teams. Now, this festival has bow hunters and everything else. And they also have a 5-person team competition, and they have a kids team competition. And they're all pretty good, and they give out prizes for it and get like plaques and things like that. Well run, well organized, good stuff. And those are the events they hold at the Pennsylvania Bowhunters Festival. So they got events, but what else do they have, Greg? Well, funny you should mention it. They have vendors, and I mean some big names. This event was sponsored by Easton, Hoyt, 10 Point, and Thunder Ridge. Now, besides them, there are a bunch of local regional dealers. And I'll tell you, you can find everything possible from top-of-the-line gizmos for your compound bow to handmade longbows to top-of-the-line tree stands, camouflage, and all that to scents made by the Mennonites, which was pretty cool. I mean, everything. And they had a lot of vendors, for being in a fairground. In the event, there's maybe, I can't really get a good guess. I'm guessing about 1,000 people came. They had a lot of vendors. Multiple buildings, and they had like a walkway you walk down. I mean, you could spend, if you want to go through every single one, you could spend a good amount of time just wandering through the vendors themselves. Now, one of the other things they had was merchandise. They offered a lot of merchandise about the event. They had t-shirts, sweatshirts, pins, which are pretty cool. The pins are for every year. And they're not like the button ones from each other. These are high-quality metal ones, custom-made. They had hats, mugs, stickers, wallets, coffee cups. I mean, you name it, they had it. All right? They had a good amount of merchandise for the event and the vendors, so that was a plus. Now, you're probably saying, well, Greg, what if I didn't have enough money? Well, they got you covered there, too, because they had an on-site ATM. Now, the ATM was open Friday and Saturday from, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Sunday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you found that one thing you had to have and they didn't take credit cards, you can go to your ATM and get the money out. Food, concessions. Everybody's got to eat, right? You can bring your own food, but I'm lazy. I don't like to do that. They had, being a fairground, they had the fairground building set up for food. They served breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Reasonable prices. They had everything from sloppy joes, hot dogs, hamburgers, things like that. On Saturday, they had a chicken barbecue. Really good meal. I think it was like $7. And a lot of people came to that thing. Right? I mean, a lot of people bought in for that chicken, barbecue chicken. Right? One thing we did, which is pretty cool. Remember how in the beginning of the video I said the entire community comes together? Well, on Sunday, within walking distance, I mean a minute and a half from the front gate, if you walk down the road, is a local church. And they had a pancake breakfast. They also served sausage and other stuff. I just had the pancakes. You know what? A great way to start off your Saturday morning is to go down there, have a pancake breakfast. Great people, historic little church in the area, and all the money goes to help needy people. So that's one of the other things. And across the wooden bridge, there is a general store. They serve food there too. So if you didn't want to eat on site, you can eat off site in the church or in the local general store. Remember, like we said, it's like a fair atmosphere. What do they have in fairs? Music. They had live music and recorded music, and you could hear it pretty much on the main fairway there. They had loudspeakers and things like that. So just having that was another bonus. Now, accommodations and camping. The only people allowed to camp on the festival or fairgrounds itself was vendors. Well, not a vendor, so we didn't sleep. But right down the road was a place called the World's End Campsite. Great campsite with plenty of amenities. Very spacious. I'd have to say the first level was about 43 campsites. I think the other one went up to 70 or 80, so there's about 80 different campsites. They had a playground. They had a very nice bathroom with hot water showers, right? They also had a pavilion. They had an amphitheater. No running water on the lots, but there was running water in the building that held the bathrooms. I don't know the price, but I was told that you must reserve your spot early because that's how many people come to the event. Now, on the way there, people were actually camping on the sides of the road. I would never do that because, man, my luck would be the guy that falls asleep and plows me over. But that's how popular this thing was right off to the side of the road on the way there. People were camping. Which brings me to my next question. Parking. Hey, that's a good question, huh? They do have an on-site parking lot, right? It's covered in your $5 ticket for the parking. It's multiple leveled. Pretty reasonable, just a dirt ground. And you can also park on the road out front. We actually found parking on the road out front was a little bit easier because you just get in your car, take off, and drive away. Where, otherwise, if you park in the lot, you might have to walk up a hill. And if you're lazy like us, well, you don't want to do that. All right? So the big thing they had was archery, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Okay, the archery they had can be broken up in many ways, but I'm going to keep it real simple. On the fairgrounds itself, they had different ranges, and then they had 3 3D courses. All right, the ranges on the festival grounds or the fairgrounds was open Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., right, and on Sunday from 8 to 3. Now, the very first range on the far left of the fairgrounds, if you're standing facing it, they had flying birds, which was really cool and ingenious. I tell you, it was really cool. It was 2 birds. They were put on a pole, and the wheel spun, and when they spun, the birds' momentum pulled them out, and they looked like they're flying in a circle around something. Tough shots. They weren't close. The flying birds were a good 25 yards away, I'd have to say. And making a big loop around them was a motorized animal. It was either a boar or a bear. So you had the birds going like this, and you had this bear or a boar doing an oval around them. And then in front of them, you had 3 targets. Now, these targets are really unique. And from what I was told, they are the original style of 3D targets. And I'm going to try to do a video down the road on it because I'm really intrigued by it. They were made out of foam, and they put like burlap over it, and they coated the burlap and all that. And I have to say, from 20 yards, you can't tell the difference. Now, when you get up close, you realize, well, it's just a burlap bag. but it looked really good from about 20 and 30 yards. You could not tell the difference. And you can make all different styles, which you'll see in the video. If you see a unique target, it was this method right here. Now the second one, right after the one with the flying birds, was the iron bore or steel bore challenge, right? And it had a nice little lane on it. And I will say this, every single range had workers there ensuring safety, and they had a great horn, sound like some ship coming in, to let you know when to start and when you can stop. And the ranges coordinated with each other, so this range wasn't shooting when this range wasn't. They'd all try to do it at the same time. Very nice and very safety conscious. Next to the iron bore was the running deer. Now the running deer was pretty darn awesome. It was about a 35-yard shot, 35 to 40 yards. And it would either go at Olympic sprinter speed or drunken uncle speed. And the reason for that is this place is very family oriented, and they would let the kids, you can go in and watch them run the thing. You can see the machine that they set it up with and all that. You can watch the guy. And little kids, they let them sit up there because the little kids want to do it. And it's a lever like in the old trains. You push it forward to go or pull it back to go. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. But little kids, you know, little kids can't keep their hand like this. So the deer go, when the adult got it, went, vroom. It's pretty cool, a lot of fun. And the deer does look pretty cool, and it's one of those burlap ones. So if you ever go there, try their running deer, because man, when it's at Olympic sprinter speed, that is a fun shot. So right next to that, they actually had potato guns. Yeah, two of them, big air hoses, and they had targets down there and you can shoot them. Just something to keep people busy and happy. Didn't do it because I haven't done it since I was a kid. Then all farther down in the middle of the midway, they had the timed clay shoot. It's pretty cool. You shot the first arrow and they had a clock off to this side and it would count how fast it would take you to shoot 5 clay pigeons from maybe 10 yards away. Then they had the kids range, and it was great. They had all different animals and they had some custom ones, and they had minions. They actually had minion targets they made, which looked really cool. Trying to think of the right word. Controlled. They had lots of people, safety people there to ensure nobody got hurt with the little kids going. So the kids range was pretty good. Then they had 2 practice ranges for the adults, the long and the short range. The long range, the shots were 25, 30, and 35 yards away. And the short range was 15, 20, and 25. All right? Great time. You could spend, if you want to go for one day, you don't have to do the 3D course. You could spend your whole day on those practice ranges. Because I'm telling you, you'll be shooting at the birds, and you'll be shooting at that running deer a whole lot. So, 3D archery is about, well, 3D archery, but I do a lot of other things. That's just the name for my channel. They had 3 3D courses. They are open Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sunday from 8 to 3. We're out in the mountains. Every single one had some serious hill walking. Now, it wasn't trails. It was all like an access road, a gravel road. Now, how they had it set up, you know, they didn't go like target range 1, 2, and 3. So I'm not sure which ones was which. But I do have the basics. The first course, course 1, was 17 targets, right? And what it did, it went up the road and then did a little loop and you came right back down the road. So you shot on the right side on the way up, and then you shot, if you're coming down, be on the right side, but if you're looking the same way, be on the left side. A lot of uphill and downhill shots. I mean, almost every one. So that was great to work that aspect of my archery. Serious uphills and serious downhills. The second one was called the expert course. It had 17 targets, and they were all long distance. When I say all long, the shortest was probably 30 yards. They even had like a 60-plus yard shot on an elk. Now, being traditional, if you're not comfortable with shooting at 30, you just simply move a little bit forward. And the last one, target 3, was a very short course. They only had 7 targets, and it was a small loop. But it was still a lot of fun, uphill, downhill, long range, mid-range shots. And those were the 3D archery courses. Pretty simple, a lot of fun. But I will say, so few 3D archery courses, there was a good backup. Every time we were there, we were waiting. But you know what? It was great for one reason. And that is the people that we got to meet, right? So this weekend, we went and I shot with Bob, Emma, Chad, and Camille. I believe that's right. No, yeah, Camille. I can't remember her name. I talked to her once. Right? And then we also ran into Daniel and Rich. Now, there's another gentleman, I wish I remembered your name. He came running up the hill, which I give him credit for, to come see us and shake our hands and take a picture with us. You know, and I have to say, that is the coolest thing about 3D archery. If you meet me in person, you're going to see I'm very reserved. I'm not the person you see on camera. I don't talk a whole lot if I don't know you. And I normally ask you if you want to fight me. Like, are you that guy from 3D archery? I go, why, you want to beat me up? I mean, because, you know, my luck, I'm going to run into one psycho with a gun and I'm going to defend myself. So I always do that as a joke. But I don't talk a whole lot. Unless I get to know you, then I really just don't shut up. All right? So if you don't want me to talk to you, just, you know, act like you don't know me and I won't talk to you a whole lot. But it is great to meet you guys. Rich is a great guy. He let us shoot his bear. I think it's a Cheyenne. It was really cool, really small. And I was really amazed because not liking small bows, that was a smooth bow. But this kid here ran up, up the hill and took his picture with us. And I thought that, you know, I'm flattered. I'm a nobody. But thank you for coming up and seeing me. I offered to shoot you. That's the one thing I will say. If you run into me, I'm going to say, come shoot with me. That's all I ask. If you want to shoot, come on. I have no problem. Ran into a couple other people, a couple veterans. Saved, one guy actually served in the same battalion as me. That was cool. All right. That's about it. That's all the basics. I mean, that's everything you need to know. They're on Facebook and they have a YouTube page. All right. So I'm going to quit my babbling here. I'm going to show you all the videos. Shot a lot of video, turned it down a little bit. You're going to see a little bit of everything. But I'm going to say this. I'm glad I went because now I got one more important festival to put on my 3D archery site. I think that's really cool. I mean, there's so many big archery festivals for us to go to. You know, I just think it's a great thing. All right, boys and girls, enough of my babbling. Told you I talk too much. Kick back and enjoy the extended 3D archery family having fun, and I mean lots of fun, at the Pennsylvania Bowhunters Festival. Cool, it's like balanced. Go. I turn the screen up, I can almost see where I'm going. So I can scream right before I run into the person.
eat it this time.
Oh, we shot it over. I shot it
I have to go back in there.
Now we wait.
That's why I kind of wanted to like.
Gotta wait for the buzzer.
We can get together, talk about different things.
Gotta wait for them to pull their arrows, pull the deer back, and then we gotta wait for the buzzer.
Plenty of zeros as there are shooters, plus more. And go ahead and let go, bud. Let it go.
Let go.
She'll turn around on her
I
own.
wouldn't do again, but that was
Go ahead and pull it back. Station, so we gotta come slow. Just hard enough to turn her around and run her right back out.
We're working out our strategies on how to hit this running deer. We don't know how it's going to run, where it's going to run, but
Like that video on the Onion, shooting the people over there. How do archers refrain from shooting
the spectators.
Knocking arrows. They just know what they're doing.
All right, if it travels 148 feet per second, how long will it take to travel 40 yards?
How many yards is 48 feet?
120 feet per second, so take about less than a second to get there. Here we go.
Oh, I let it from I kept my gun.
Oh, mother puss bucket. That was close to nothing. That is one running deer.
Does it run backwards?
Shoot it now.
Oh.
Yeah, look at them all. Cheaters. Cheaters.
Ooh.
All right.
I thought I saw it.
Higher.
I thought I saw it. I thought I hit it.
I thought I saw it pretty fast.
I want
That's one drunken deer turning around. All right, I gotta let it almost go right on my arrow.
I gotta get the yardage right.
What in the world was who shot that? It went like over the power line. Cheaters.
Whoops, you go fast. What's that mean? I heard a thud. I don't know if it's me or somebody else. Ooh. How deep in? Oh. Oh, good thing.
I think he broke his air hose.
I got the shaft!
Yeah! The archery queen. This is it. No pressure.
Oh, I did hit it. Yes, you did.
You're gonna be YouTube famous.
Oh no! I shot the clutching on my I actually just shot it.
Come on, Liz. Hold it tight, babe. Hold it up there.
Damn bird.
I can do it.
A little hot.
You're getting there.
Make sure you're pointed at the pig. Pull back the car. Hard. All right. Yeah. Like those friends. You're getting him, babe. Stay back here.
Everybody gets lucky.
Remember the boar would come up and knock the thing down and keep you in the big blood stain on the screen?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Ah, no!
That's always how it happens.
Ah, that was gonna have been a bullseye too.
Let's go get your arrow. Come on. I got it. I said only one. Don't step on the hole. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, but they said Ben was higher.
Another coos?
Yeah, I heard them was low for that one. I can't do the just over it.
Dude, don't bust my hair. Here we go. Nice group.
Just use fingers.
I think fingers fall first.
You have to release.
Gotta hustle. I've been watching you guys on YouTube. Put two of them side by side. Alright, I'm gonna drop her down. Oh, see, I took your advice. I dropped it down.
That was good.
Patience is everything in archery. You have to have patience.
You got the hay bale. You gotta give it a little bit more.
Well, leave that one up there. I got one more. Get close.
You need the competition.
That's set up.
Focus on it. Just look directly at it.
Guys, put your bowl in. I'm staying in the cheap seats back here. Put that.
Follow! I almost hit the moon!
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, that was just a practice.
There we go. You shoot at that other person's area now.
I hit another turkey. I'm trying to hit that deer over there.
Oh, you almost hit the pig.
Okay.
Nice shot. Ooh, now you're in there. Man, that sends him to the fine.
I hit him.
Sends it out there. These are light
Let's go
arrows.
down to the little targets where we're practice there.
Oh, what was that? That was horrible. Ugly little fox isn't looking as crowded.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, I just did the same thing.
Shooting this bow low.
I'm right under him.
Two.
Is that me? Oh! Swine. Oh no. Ooh. That's for you, Jeff Kavanaugh. You would have hit him, Jeff, but somebody hit him and moved him.
Nerve up there. Sorry.
You were dead on target, and then the bird ducked.
Right under it.
Yeah.
That poor bird's getting.
Do I look different now?
Tough bird, though.
Feels like you have more
Oh, boy, that one stunk.
color in your face.
I don't look like an old guy from some TV show. Just look like an old guy out in the woods, though, huh?
Right by the wing.
Jeff, have a Snickers. You'll shoot like yourself.
Two bird, two bag.
Not you.
There you go. Oh, see, I mentioned
Got
Snickers.
Her, him.
Yeah. That's a him. Yep, the guy's mallards are green.
Oops, right over its little back.
You scared him to death.
He loved young girls, and his wife traveled with him. She was his manager, and he had no problem hitting on little girls. And I mean 18-year-old girls. Come on over here, sweetheart, and sit on my lap. Now, that guy is all of 5 foot.
You have to keep it open.
Guess he's excited. Yeah, he's a wild bird.
Sam's a good shooter.
Nice.
Right at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, baby.
Did you get it? Okay, well, you'll be...
Whoa! Nice shot. What's in the left? You got any squirrel? Where's the squirrel? Up there's the squirrel.
Low again. All right.
Just go over it. Ooh, nice shot. Uh-oh, did you just block it?
Oh, did I, Jim?
Oh. Ah.
This is where you want to shoot those $2 shafts.
I was wondering where it came out.
This is the last one.
How many targets in this? 17. That's good. Somebody's keeping track, hopefully.
Oops. It's too powerful for you, that's what we always say.
I just needed to aim a little higher.
Aim? How do you do that? No.
Well,
do you guys gap shoot? I gap. They shoot instinctive, I gap.
I don't know what gap is.
Oh, baby doll.
Pass through?
I don't know.
I think he bounced off.
Definitely.
I heard a second chicken.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
It's not gone. You have
It's out
not
there
worked,
somewhere.
You have not shot with me and Jeff.
He's up there. I don't have arrow finding sticks.
I've seen you shoot before, and you did a hell of a job the last time. Should I watch?
That's video editing. Okay.
No.
Must have jinxed it. Nah, I shot off to the side.
No, uphill, a wookalar.
There it is. I aimed, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I was shooting right-handed, and I aimed off to the other side.
Wookalar uphill, that's...
You shoot either way?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I was just doing that. I was shooting down there right-handed.
Piece of rubber in the hole.
That's the hardest thing. When I shoot right-handed, my sight picture is different. And I just...
So how do you, what determines whether you shoot left or right? The circumstance?
Nice. Yeah. I'll go get him. Can you hold for me?
Oh yeah. The gravity affects your arrow.
Yeah, the gravity's harder uphill. We have good logic here, by the way.
You said it twice, but when you said it the third time, then it really hurt. It's true.
Yeah, I knew it. I aimed for 30 there. That's why I knew my first one was so short.
Nice.
I think you got it.
I'll get it. Does it? Sweet.
But only to the left.
It's the straight up one, so I'm okay. Pretty sure this arrow doesn't rotate in flight. I don't have a rifle barrel.
Dropped. I track a nice, and then she dropped. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
Long.
All right, I'm going to call you Jeff Jr.
Stepping in front of the camera?
You stood right in front of the camera, so we can't see the target. All we seen was your back.
Well,
and that's all he ever
the shot
does.
was the back of the screen, so I had no idea where I was.
Come back here and take a look.
No one
I
told
normally
me that.
turn it forward.
No one told me that.
But he is notorious for standing right in front of the camera. There you go.
It's a pretty good shot. I'm
We're way low.
just happy I hit it.
You took its head right off.
Should be.
I know that if I hit a turkey where I shot it, it would die.
Yeah, well, it's, or you could shoot it in the butt.
I hit the target.
You could shoot it in the butt, yes.
Oops.
That could be the other 10. That would be a good call.
I don't think you're even on cam. Oh yeah, there you are. Nice.
All right. Don't want to have to come talk to you later, you know. Oh!
He's not running fast now.
He's going to run in a circle?
I got a wheel. Got a wheel. If he charges me, I can pretty much just wait a while. Nice.
Left top.
Ooh. You know, that's on video.
Ah. He's still got a really good shot in, so.
That's usually, you're right in that area. You at least got a 10.
But I would say that. It's just some of those ones where I fought. Yeah, because you're coming up. And they're kind of died, but.
Because he wanted to try.
Right. Well, then the next guy with the flintlock there basically flat out like you're going to shoot this bear in the head or you're not going to shoot.
No, he said it's in the tree.
I hit the tree. I doubt it's stuck there.
I have an arrow puller.
I have an arrow sticker.
Yes.
But we all have them.
Look at that.
Oh, masterfully done.
That's why I have to know. I shoot gap, so I have to know my distance so I know where to put my arrow. There is a shot.
Oh, my sight's disappeared.
Dang it, I hate when that happens. Better go down the hill and see if you can find it. You are, see his arrow?
Yeah, I'm just
you are to the right of it. Yeah.
Yep. I pulled that one. Wow. So it's probably really close to right around 40. Huh. Or at least shoot for 40.
I don't know range.
From here to there.
No, I believe you. I just basically guess.
Another one on the leg.
Have legs.
Pretty good.
Hit something.
He got real close. I seen the arrow cross the orange dot. I don't know where it hit though. It's just
It hit the
top of
target.
his head. Then I went about 6 feet above it. No, I wouldn't say 6 feet. About maybe 4 feet above his head. Did you get the tree?
It sounded like it's.
I was watching it rotate as it went down too.
You know, you in the city? Because you said friends with. I mean, you know.
She's like a good friend's wife, at the time girlfriend, but she's Turkish. So she's also really mean. Super mean. Turkish. Oh, we're never finding that.
Oh, we'll find out.
Yeah, I see the angle.
Challenge declined. You ready, Jeff?
Yep.
You're not finding
We're experts at this. I've got a vector already.
I don't pick on anybody. You know what my name as a child was? Dia.
Yankee?
Dia. Darling, innocent angel. You can ask my mother. She doesn't remember it, but it's true.
Pretty sure you cut out the I-A-R-H.
No. No, my mother, I was the best thing that ever happened. Eating, I can't eat and work. I gotta starve myself from work.
Nice.
Don't worry, big guy, just keep going. There's water up there.
I hit it.
Since I'm not shooting a well, I'm gonna shoot wood.
That's what we're shooting with this whole time. Looks like wood. Yes. Good shot.
You see how slow it moves? It's like... Write a letter, gets to your mom before it hits the target. You open the target. Ugh.
Reminds me of that movie.
There's the shot. Look at that.
House by the lake.
Which one did you lose? Somebody had bounced and let me
He was quadriplegic. He'll be packed.
He's all close to home. Who's lost the cat? Or Vincent?
You know what we just made? Quadriplegic deer. Can be out there in a wheelchair because of us.
Yeah.
Yep, we both shot.
You're up.
How does that feel? You made that bear quadriplegic. No, or that deer. It would be a bear. Now they're in a wheelchair now. How's he going to
I'll
take care
make
of
it
his
up to
family?
him by really
about, you know,
enjoying his corpse.
A lawsuit against you? Be like a couple $1 million right there.
Best laid plans, huh?
Oh!
I'm going with that.
Oh! Oh!
Could have been an epic fail. Nice! Look at this, 10. Ultra kill. Ooh, yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it's 40 yards.
No, is it?
Yeah, it's 40.
Oh, well, that'll explain it.
Drunken monkey style.
Nice. Good shot.
Told you it's 40.
Is that the big boar?
Yeah.
Oh. That. Ooh, dropped it a little short.
No, the log jump. It's 30.
Nice.
That's not a female, is it? Well, maybe it is.
Nice shot. About 20.
It's got a head.
It's got a head. Huh? You can see it's here.
Shit, fall in. You shoot it right up the asshole.
A little antler. A little off.
Standing right in the middle here.
Nope, should be good.
Ooh, a little low.
Nice shot.
Little high.
Yeah, okay. I'll show you high.
Good enough.
Told you I'd show you high.
You didn't have to.
What the hell is shooting there?
Other than taking into account how many people will have one.
Is it closer than 30?
Must be. That didn't.
You can smell them. I can smell them. You gonna light it up? No, I can feel them.
Damn, what did I hit? Oh, I got him in the arm. I got him. Oh, way to the. I was in line, but
Yeah, I don't want him looking me in the eye.
I was on line with an orange, but man, I don't know what the hell. I had to go to the right.
Ooh, I went to the right also.
Do it again. Got to go look for it.
Gotta look for it.
Groin shot! Not bad.
Got my back intention.
You got bad intentions?
Back intention. Can I mess up words?
Little white dot.
Up in the front?
Yeah, see where the light shine now?
Yeah.
I'm not going to shoot at it.
Oh, you just said that. Now your mind's going to track that. Nice.
When I set up, I have my elbow up too high sometimes. Right? You get up here and you do this stuff, get that elbow up high. But I found when shooting that super heavy weight, only way I could stop from being exhausted, when I sit up, I keep my elbow down.
Really?
It just, it makes me draw with my back. It's one of those weird things. Instead of drawing like this, now it's up on my shoulder.
I got to try to keep mine level.
I keep mine a little bit lower. And then when I draw back,
nice.
And then, I mean, it's really helped. And I shot that bow and I was like, God, I don't get tired shooting bows.
Ooh, look at that. Yeah.
I'm low. Maybe an 8 if I'm lucky. See, your elbow wasn't right.
Anybody around?
Nope.
Turn off the camera. Woo!
Here, wait.
Snapped it.
All right, everybody. You know Jeff's favorite song. Well, he was here and he busted some tags today. Now, I never seen one of these. But he found a kangaroo skin glove.
Crikey, look at this.
Look at this bad, John.
It's got a little kangaroo on it. But it's a little thick, so I need to break it in a little bit. It pushes my finger too far from my face and messes with my anchor.
Kangaroo skin. Now all he needs is a belly pouch, you know. He's going to do the marsupial aiming technique. Oh, it dropped, man. Son of a beach ball. Yeah, you did the same thing there, eh?
Oh, I've probably got more than that. Ooh, that was horrendous. I had a pretty head to shoot at, too. Am I shooting everything right today? Nice.
Back. Good thing you didn't leave. Okay, here goes nothing.
Here goes a broke arrow.
Aim a little higher.
No.
Just above.
Yeah.
Come on, John.
Destined head.
That's your junk arrow. Hit it. Nice.
I did. Just then he got into that. He went over to China, bought a fucking toothpick maker.
A toothpick
A
maker?
fucking toothpick maker. I shit you not. Remember Facebook that dog? Yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't used to target being that close. Yeah, that target's just way too close.
Ripped and ripped.
Oh!
I think that's a goner.
No, it's not. It's about 20 yards off to the right.
As soon as I saw how terrible it was.
You don't speak bad words like that.
Oh, look what I just did. Ripping and ripping. Nice. Together here, baby.
Nice shot. The Germans will say, "Das wunderbar." A little high.
Studied abroad in Heidelberg. Take kids.
Ooh, what a drop. Did you see that drop?
I've seen the sparks.
There's no sparks.
It's shorter than the running deer.
Yeah.
That's 35-ish.
It's uphill though.
Chipmunk, chipmunk,
get it.
chipmunk, chipmunk.
Come with the chipmunk.
Focus on deer, not the chipmunk.
Nice.
Focus on the deer, not the chipmunk. Focus on the deer, not the chipmunk. That's why I'm saying that, because that's exactly what I do. I'm in up there going, focus on the deer, not the chipmunk. Focus on the deer, not the chipmunk.
It was the replication.
Two of them!
It's Chip and Dale.
They're having fun.
Alright, this is 30.
Now watch out for the rest of the rescue rangers.
Nice.
They're all knocked up, ready to... Oh, alright.
I shot to the right. I don't know why I went that far
I
off.
don't mind standing there and just...
I had my proper height. I just went way over for some reason. And again, this is bedtime for me.
Hi. Belly shot.
Little gut shot, but
My rangefinder's broken. I lied, I don't own one.
I use my eyes.
Well,
I
that's
got a
all right.
rangefinder as a backup. But
This one's a little off.
Ooh, no, I'm
Little
shooting
blurry.
low all day.
big worm.
And she remembered when I was in 4th grade. They sent me to, well actually it was 5th grade. I moved up in 4th grade, spring. 5th grade, new school. They put me in the slow
Facing the sun now.
class. They sent me to the speech therapist. And mind you, this is the roller alert. Send me to
It's over 30.
Yeah, the humidity.
So I'm going to use
I just shoot this bow
the
low.
Billy Maru.
Billy Maru.
Next one you're going to shoot
Caddyshack.
over. It's gonna-
Is
Well,
that like
if I
the
think about it
Icon Maru?
beforehand, if I don't think about it, I'll just shoot low again.
This is a conundrum.
Is that a left-handed bow?
Oh, look
Nice.
at
Shot of the day.
This entire day I was
Told you, you break out the Billy Maru.
shooting with enemy.
Oh, Billy, 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 Billy. Oh, Billy, Billy. This is a big one, Billy, 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 Billy. My Caddyshack. Judge Schmales.
Oh, that was I think it was a pass-through.
It's right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I still didn't see it.
Can't see him.
I was shooting at the neck.
I shot in center.
Center
I did not
mass.
hit the neck. I hit the hill. It's a larger target.
Ripped and ripped again.
Even tonight.
I mean, one, we told our kids there's no such thing as
Headless wolf.
Santa Claus.
I'm gonna go out with a Wickelar.
He's a distracted.
Wait, did they say clear?
No.
Pushed it again, and then I got a freaking big wad of mustard.
You can shoot.
Clear?
You're good. A little high. What the hell was that?
Oh,
To the left there.
shoulder shot.
Those 76ers, if you have a rubber grip on them, they are perfect.
Nice shot.
Yeah. That's a nice shot.
Wickelar, he wipes it out.
Yeah, I can't shoot deer, but I can shoot
Yeah, right?
bulldog, coyote, and
Wickelar.
monster.
It took me an extra 17 seconds. That's my average reload time.
Yeah, hey.
And rip.
Pass through. Yeah.
Bounce comes past it.
That was abs of steel work out
It went right through the 12 ring. That's what.
Points on that one.
Can I ricochet this?
Oh, we do that.
You
Me
would
and
get
Jeff do
extra
that.
points. We'll give you extra
That's
points for
a
ricochet.
Jethro Bodine shot.
He's not at the. He's got to be closer, but you could do it.
don't like the fact that you have to put
It's going to want to push that arrow. You got to really, really just touch it.
Yeah, at the very end.
glued in insert. There's a glued in insert.
I'm shooting low. Maybe I'll hit it.
This all.
Try
Okay, we're late in the day, but I need my arrows to the rest of the day. No, there's nothing. You could probably drill a hole. When I bought Luminox this year, and they have a hole. Just low. Chad, you got a throwaway arrow in there? No, they're all throwaway arrows. Shoot it up in the woods. No, shoot it off. Oh, yeah, there you go.
No, actually, only half of these are throwaway. The others I bought here last year. The ones with the short fletching, the veins.
And they got a log right in front of it. Wait.
Don't do that again.
That wasn't
Hit the
his
deer this time.
Oh, that was getting back.
Wow, he's closer than 30 then.
Closer than 30?
Yeah, I put him point on the second one. First one I put it on his back. And I went over.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one was a little close to the wall.
That arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's good arrow.
Shit, I didn't.
This is a hunting weight arrow.
That's the problem with estimating distance.
I stopped doing that years ago.
Ooh, same thing.
I thought it was a heavier arrow.
Flea right off his back.
Yep.
I thought that baby would drop more. Oh well. Must have been the high FOC pulled it forward. Oh, this deer is getting the best of us.
Your heights are
That's
fine.
all of us, huh?
So, here we are. They don't have much camping on site. You got to be a vendor. And down the road, there's this beautiful campground. And these people have awesome campsites. But some of us, we prefer not so luxurious settings. Some people might call it refugee camping. Other people, trailer park trash camping.
We resemble
We prefer frugal camping. So, Casa del Richards.
Casa del Krug.
Casa del Krug. Not bad. Alright, well, let's do our excellent. So that was the Pennsylvania Bowhunters Festival. Had a great time. Don't know what else to say. we just, when you sleep in these luxurious conditions, you're just so refreshed and energized. You just want to get up and go do more stuff. So
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. So you seen the video? They got 3 3D courses. They got tons of other stuff.
Oh yeah.
The birds was fun. The birds was a challenge. Broken arrow doing it. The deer, depending on who you get, it's either an Olympics runner or some drunk. That's the 2 speeds that we've seen. I love the deer. The deer was fun. The birds is fun. 3D courses, they had a couple good shots.
Around.
Oh yeah, the boar and the bear.
Pop-ups.
Circular one.
We didn't do the. We got to go back and do the pop-ups.
Yeah, we got to do the pop-ups
this morning.
Your thoughts?
I think it's a very interesting, cool country fair because it's in a fairground atmosphere. The whole community comes together to put on this 3D bow hunting shoot or bow hunters shoot, Pennsylvania. They do it typically as a warm-up. If you're trying to get camping, you need to start in April or May to get some of the premier campsites. So if you're going to plan this for next year, plan way, way, way ahead.
Campground we're at called World's End. They got bathrooms, shower, playground, amphitheater. I mean, it's really nice. The whole place is just really nice. You're really away. Zero, and I mean zero phone reception. We had to travel 30 miles away to get on top of a hill to get service so I could tell my wife I made it here okay. But that's part of the charm of it. Been here forever, since like the 50s. It's a great time. I mean, if you're in the area, you better come here. You have no excuse.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect one if you're local, because you can just come for a day, 2 days, or 3 days. Have a great time. All right, boys and girls, we got to pack up our luxurious accommodations here and our mobile accommodations, because you never know when the police might catch up to you. All right, thanks for watching, boys and girls, and we'll see you next time. Maybe, maybe not. With an all-new episode, because we got to figure out where in the hell to shoot. 3D season's almost over with. All right, we'll see you next time. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
No, it's chipmunk.
Okay.
Squirrel.
They're used to it by now. All right, we'll see you next time with an all-new episode.
3D archery.
Na 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 na. I gotta get up. You have remote control turn them up.